I'll be back.
All right, I'm gonna make my. I'm making the party private. Oh wait, no, you're the party. Make this bitch private. And welcome to part 2 of the 2K. So, next on the list of players. Okay. So we finished the Pacers Pelicans game last night on the stream. And the Pelicans and the Pacers were eliminated from said tournament. And we have a couple more games to finish today. Next game, Pistons Raptors. This this is a game that I like. My name is Ely. So we go with the juice. I ain't got in the coupe gang.
Like I don't even want to touch. You know, you like look at stuff, and you try to look to find something. I'm looking like trying to look with my eyes, like.
All right. And we'll do. Okay, so there's a person who I have to notify about the stream. I'm gonna girl in the world.
She just can't get to the photos just like we found it.
Okay. Alright, and boom, bang, shablow, and let's get this game underway. The Raptors, I wouldn't say are favorites. They're one of my favorite teams as far as like certain players they have on the team, but they've never been like a team that I've like truly just enjoyed. So I'm just a diehard Lakers fan. The Pistons have a very good chance of like winning. Like this could go either way, honestly, to be honest, because
I'm not throwing my foot out. I'll break it. And right before I sew it off, I needed my leg. I needed my foot. Oh. I can pass the same thing. I don't want no prosthetic.
Kawaii.
Right.
Kawaii.
I'd rather break it.
And I'm gone. Okay. Pistons playing defense as I expected them to because they're known as one of the best defensive teams of all time. There's family in the background because I have to record with family here. So yeah. Kyle, get it together. Okay, Kyle. Kyle, never mind. I praised you. Kawhi playing big man. I like how that's not a block.
What did I tell you?
What, bro? We have content to make.
We have content to make. I am making content as we speak.
I'm in the middle of making content.
And you trying to get me to commentate.
No, I'm just letting you know, cause like I was just letting you know, cause the Raptors and the Pistons are playing at this very second.
Raptors and sounds boring.
Well, I mean, it just started, so like
I thought you were doing classwork.
I did that already.
Told you that nigga lied.
No, I actually did that already because it was at 9:20. Why you over here trying to say I'm lying, you fat fuck?
Hey, I'm decent, and I prefer it tough, nigga.
Okay.
Like I'd lie to her about what the fuck I'm doing.
Fuck ass, nigga.
Can we not? Can we not?
This is normal. This is normal.
Hi.
Tell you, can we not?
All right, nigga, are you watching the stream?
Nope.
You're missing
If I
content.
do not get a game, I will watch the stream. How about that?
I'm missing content?
You're missing content. The Pistons are playing. The
I kind of want to play some Warzone, but at the same time, I'm
Pistons
not
are playing the Raptors.
I wish I had a mic. My cousin's fucking. I get if I was.
Girl, come through in the world of let's just see.
Oh my lord, I thought some girl.
Girl, I'm through. Girl, come through.
You said the stream's back up.
Oh, shit.
This seems, Robert, my nigga. You good? You straight? You straight?
I'm straight. What?
So I see Isaiah Thomas, Grant Hill.
What happened?
Alright, so you finna boot up the stream?
And who's that? German, probably?
Oh, I'm gonna load up the stream?
Yes, because you're gonna be here and assisting with the commentating for the time being.
Do I have to?
And Bob Lanier.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you're gonna be in the party while I'm streaming this, then yeah.
I'd always just mute myself.
Well, dang, you're just useless, huh?
Not useless. I just don't feel like it, you know?
Nigga, that means you're useless.
This nigga in the whole alley.
I'm not useless!
You said what?
So I'm joining that home. I'm gonna barge in on your shit.
Bro, make the party private right now.
Who, me?
Yes, because my homeboy talking about joining the party. I don't need that coming in that whole loud and shit. And the whole private right now. Appreciate it.
Unless he just left the party, he ain't no fucking. There it is. I'm fucked up.
He should not be able to join this, so it's private.
Huh?
Yep, there it is. Flapper gas station.
Nigga confused. Wait, what?
No.
I'm not even gonna ask a question. I'm just gonna wait to kick.
What happened?
That man's party, his entire thing is.
But I hear all these niggas on one phone.
Here.
This man thinks the party.
Having a group conversation?
Yeah,
What?
I could take y'all if I wanted to.
Are you niggas having a group conversation on the phone?
Yeah.
Damn, shut the f up.
Bro, boot up the stream so you can help commentate. Well, shit.
I would, but you know, like, how?
What do you mean, how?
How?
YouTube, fool.
How?
YouTube, what you mean, how?
Understandable, but how?
Explain.
The channel?
Oh. Prince, space, capital X, space, Williams.
Pretty gay.
Basically, my gamer tag, just there's a space in between the Prince, the X, and the Williams.
This nigga said the Prince and the X and the X and the Williams.
Cause that's what it is. And it should be a
I'm
picture.
still sorry.
And it should be a person sitting in an ice cube.
Why is nigga in the ice cube?
Don't worry, that's irrelevant.
No. No. Why is nigga in the ice cube?
I was like, yeah, you might want to turn the volume off so you don't hear
It's
yourself.
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant because why does it matter that he's in an ice cube?
No nigga sits in ice cubes, my nigga.
Oh my god. Just commentate on the content. Commentate on the content. That is why you are here.
I can't really see. Oh no, but this nigga just cooked me, man. He blew the shot. He blew the whole layup. So right, he missed. God.
Oh god.
Can't really see that's the word, but I might be going to act like that. Where's Bosch?
Or do you want me to just start a share play?
Hold on, wait. You didn't tell me it was all time now.
Yeah, okay, so basically, okay, let me explain. It's an all-time tournament. The 4 greatest players of every NBA team going up against each other in a 4v4 tournament, and whichever team comes out on top in the end is technically considered to be the best team in all of NBA 2K20. I'm gonna do this.
Is that IT? The original IT? Coded.
Yes, that's the original IT. Goated. Okay, do you want me to just start a share play so there's not as much delay?
I'll play Apex, bro. I'm straight.
Brett, nigga, I'm finna just boot up the share play.
Dude, bro, I'm trying to game while I do this. I'm not gonna go on your share.
Bro, just join the share play.
I'm not playing Apex. I can't do that.
You're a
You
disappointment.
lose?
No, yes, I do. You're a disappointment.
You are just a fucking hater. Okay?
All right, so in your personal opinion, out of like, because just think about the greatest players from every NBA team in history, and in your opinion, who do you have as the favorites to win the whole tournament?
Miami.
Really?
Yep.
You're the first person to say that. You want to hear the team from Miami? Miami already played in the first round. They're already going to the second round. You want to know the team from Miami? D Wade, Bron, Shaq,
As expected.
and Alonzo Mourning.
Okay.
That's the Heat team. Now, mind you, everybody else that I've asked has literally been saying that the Lakers are the favorite to win this entire thing.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear the?
They got their opinion, bro. But
would you like to hear the? Would you like to hear the Lakers lineup?
No, not really.
Magic Johnson, Kobe, Shaq,
I said no. I said no, bro. I said no. I literally said
now,
no
here's
for
the
this
thing.
reason.
So like, when round 2 of the tournament comes, I'm pretty sure the Lakers aren't gonna. No, the Lakers do. No, the Lakers don't play the Heat. If the Lakers have to play the Heat, so you're going to stick to the Lakers. You're gonna stick to the Heat for that game. Like, you're just confident. You're confident that the Lakers are going to lose to that team. And why is that?
Miami got it back. With D Wade, my boy, my main man, Dwayne Wade himself, he's gonna carry.
When they played, Dwayne Wade didn't even carry. When they played, Dwayne Wade didn't carry. The ball was actually evenly distributed across the board because it's a game going to 21. It was evenly distributed across everybody who was on the team.
Okay, boy.
And who'd they play? I gotta look at my.
Okay, win, and Google popped up.
Who did the Heat? The Heat played the Hornets, and like the Hornets are like the worst. The Hornets, that
was a pretty easy game.
The Hornets are like the worst. They're actually the worst team in the tournament because everyone on their team doesn't like. Because we've done like all-time series and all that, so like the Hornets team is pure trash. Like the Knicks have a better team than the Hornets.
It's the Hornets.
So like, yeah, they got washed. Like when it's in the stream from the first day. They didn't like. I think the Heat scored like 13 before the Hornets even scored a point.
Oh my Jesus!
Like they got washed. That was hands down the team that did the worst so far. Like no other team has gotten beaten like that.
Jesus Christ.
Like, even when the Lakers played, the Lakers had I wouldn't say they had a formidable opponent, but they had a game that was, like, half decent. They played the Knicks. Even though they washed the Knicks, they still washed the Knicks. Don't get it wrong, because the Knicks are still trash. Regardless of who they got, they still washed the Knicks, and the Knicks just... And Kobe carried, as usual. Even with all those people on the team, Kobe still carried.
Kobe beat Bryant, that's what he does.
Kobe backpack Bryant. Get in the backpack. This game's a lot closer. I'm looking at this game, but now that I'm actually like paying attention to this game's a lot closer. I want the Raptors to win personally. That's just my personal opinion. I've never been a fan of the Pistons. I've never been a fan of the Pistons. So like I like for this game specifically, I prefer the Raptors to win.
Who's ever been a fan of the Pistons besides these Detroit niggas?
You ain't lying.
Exactly.
You ain't lying. I was about to say my cousin, but nah, my cousin live in Detroit.
Wow. What dude be that from Roseanne?
Bro, you know how excited that man was when he found out D Rose was coming to Detroit? Man almost cried.
Oh my God, D Rose? That's how he was.
That man was flat. Man was like, yes, finally a good point guard. they really,
And
cause
he's
like
not even starting.
he is starting.
Is he gonna start it? Oh,
Yeah.
he is. I'm sure.
Who
I had
ain't
to
gonna?
think about it
Who gonna
because
start at him? Who? Who that? Who?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hola.
He kept yelling.
You said I can't be yelling?
He kept yelling at the TV.
Oh.
But baby.
Nothing. Just streaming with my nigga Robert.
I know.
I know the big goat.
How you know?
What?
Are you watching the stream?
Nah.
Robert's voice is funny. That's funny for you.
Oh, so you are watching the stream? Oh,
No,
fantastic.
I've seen other videos.
That's
Is that
it's
Robert?
pretty gay.
His voice is funny. That's cool.
Okay. We don't even commentate on the game. We just talk about everything around it.
Ooh.
Us. Yeah, like just us in general. Because we have not commentated on this game at all. We have been sitting here talking about like everything around it.
Talk about the various basketball players and things basketball related, but not the most
Indeed.
MBQ.
Indeed. This is a close game. Who you got? You got the Raptors or you got the Pistons? Who you got? If you say the Pistons, Robert, I will slap you into next week.
The Raptors got this. I'm keep the buck with you.
I'm about to say, it's like, if you say the Pistons, there's something mentally wrong with you. I like how, so you still pick the Heat over the Magic, bro?
Yep.
Bro, do you know who the Magic have? Bro, that's Pitt.
Oh, wait.
They got Penny, T-Mac, Dwight, Shaq.
Oh, my God.
That's a team right there. I feel like if Penny Hardaway and T-Mac played together on the same team, that'd be an undefeated team right there.
So I would say my all-team like this.
It all depends on if they work good together.
I mean, you're not. That is also a very true statement.
Because look what happened to Kobe and Shaq.
They played beautiful together. They're known as one of the best dynamic duos in NBA history. But
Wait, who talking about?
yeah, main reason because Kobe didn't pass the ball. But like Kobe has the right to not pass the ball. He's the greatest of all time. He's Kobe Bryant. It's like.
Oh my God! He just threw that dog on.
All right, next. Okay, hold on. Where's my pen? Because I have to write down that. Where'd it go? Where'd my pen go?
I'm trying to get the moment to like, you know, trying to be dubs. Ball. You feel me, dog?
Where did it go? I'm upset. Where's the pen? Because I need the pen for statistics. Copyrighted music. Okay, there's the pen. I would say that was a very lame game because we kind of all knew that the whatchamacallit were gonna win. All right, so we got the Rockets and the Spurs. Who you got, my guy? I truly do not believe for half of a second that the Spurs are going to beat the Rockets, because, like, nah. I mean, I think, like, technically anything's possible, but, like, so far we have not seen a single team that didn't look like they were going to win actually win a game. So, like, as far as I've been concerned, all my statistics have been right.
How much you want to bet the Spurs are going to win?
Do you want to? How much you want to bet?
What we been? I want to know.
I want to bet.
How much you want to bet? Because she said the Spurs are going to beat the Rockets. How much? I want.
No.
How much you want to bet?
How much money do I have? Let me check.
I have whole confidence in this.
Oh man, we died.
Alright.
I did 1,200 damage though.
I was like, the stream is on right now. It's like, if you want to see this team get their defeat, you can.
But
How much you want to bet? I'm telling you, the Spurs finna
I
get.
will laugh. I will fucking laugh if they win.
who did the Hawks?
But like, they're not going to win. Like at all. Like they have zero.
I can't see it. I'm blind.
They have
Is that
zero
Tony
chance.
Parker?
Sure.
They have no chance of winning.
Why are you in the game? You're ruining everything. Thank you. This Kawhi. I mean, Kawhi might cook though. He gonna lock him down.
But at the same time, besides, but like, okay, I get it. Yeah, they got Kawhi, but like, that's it.
It's not even about having Kawhi.
They got Tim Duncan, my guy.
Like, I understand. Yeah, they got Tim Duncan, but still, your point is,
It don't
Tim
matter,
Duncan
bro.
is
Don't
goated.
underestimate them.
I'm going to always underestimate the Spurs. That especially for this game, especially against the Rockets. Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they definitely gonna lose this game.
Like, it's like, bro, Hakeem the Dream is going to just bully them the whole game. They don't stand a chance.
James Harden is also gonna bully them.
Nah, not if you don't play. Not if you don't figure out how to play defense.
That is true. If you don't play defense, it's a wrap for them. I ain't even gonna care.
I'm not. No, I wouldn't say it's a wrap, because even if James Harden don't play tight defense, there's like the Rockets can still win. It's just the score would be a lot closer than it should be.
Sure.
Wait, which color
This
was
is the game I'm
I
looking
forgot.
Silver, white, and gray.
No, stupid. Right now.
Oh, white.
Okay.
They're getting washed. I mean, the game just started, but still, they're getting washed.
Jesus
Spurs are
Christ!
good this year. Actually.
This year, the cap. The amount of cap.
You said the who? The who?
You said the Spurs were good this year. That's funny.
I watched the games. They were
That's
The amount
funny.
of cap in that
That
one
is
sentence has literally
hilarious.
infuriated me.
That is hilarious. They made the dumbest decision in the world, trading for DeMar DeRozan for this very good reason.
I didn't agree with that.
Nah, no one agreed with that.
I didn't agree with that.
The only people who agreed with that were Toronto fans. The only reason they didn't even agree with it till the playoffs came. But at the same time, Spurs fans also didn't agree with it till the playoffs came, because even after they got traded, both those teams still made the playoffs. Now were the Spurs gonna make the playoffs this year? Most definitely. No, that was not in the
The
agenda for
Spurs
the year.
are gonna make it this year now.
Wasn't also
They really have-
for how much
they really
basketball
have-
to be Corona.
Had no pieces.
That's funny.
See?
It's funny.
Yes, hello, my bro.
But like, people like, I'm already knowing people in this game who I know are Clyde the Glide gonna dominate, James Harden gonna dominate, Hakeem.
Julius Irving will dominate.
Oh, Julius Irving, yeah, he dominated. He went crazy.
Oh, I missed it, didn't I?
Yeah, you missed. He played twice already. Yeah, you missed both his games. Cause he played in the 76ers game and he played in the Nets game, and yeah, his team won both times, cause He played when he played for the 76ers, his team won. When he played for the Nets, his team won. So like they both those teams advanced to the second round. So he gets to play twice again. You should have seen it. Timmy, Penny Hardaway was going crazy. That man was going slap crazy. I don't even understand. That man was playing like out of his mind. That was crazy. It was beautiful.
My dad almost beat my ass this morning.
Why?
Because he was talking about the Cowboys, I was like, fuck the Cowboys. He was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, the Eagles are better. He's like, I will beat
I will kill you. Don't you ever say the Eagles are better than the Cowboys. I will kill you.
I'm a big fan of Cowboys too, but
the who?
Eagles are...
The Eagles are not... They suck. The Eagles had one good season, and it just so happened that they won the Super Bowl. That one good season. They haven't...
Wait, not the Eagles.
Green bean.
Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here. You just infuriated me with that one sentence. How dare you say the Packers are better than the Cowboys? Never in a million years will that ever be a possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am most definitely sure about that.
I'm not gonna lie, but they were at one point.
When? Enlighten me, kind sir.
2012 season.
Who even won the Super Bowl 2012?
Huh?
Oh, wait, no, the Green Bay Packers won the Super Bowl in 2012. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The last time we won the Super Bowl?
It doesn't matter. We have their coach.
Don't matter, sir.
You gonna take it out.
We have their coach.
What? Listen, I just
All yelling at us in the background.
I know, that was funny.
What happened?
Was somebody
Your
yelling?
mama did.
No, that wasn't my mom.
Telling me that. You're telling me that.
Yes, the Cowboys now have the former coach of the Green Bay Packers, the same coach who took that team to the Super Bowl.
Cowboys still pretty bad, not gonna lie.
The Packers suck. The Packers ain't got nobody but Aaron Rodgers.
It doesn't matter.
Aaron Rodgers the GOAT.
Yeah, hey, Aaron Rodgers is better than Brady. No cap.
Not gonna even look.
No cap. Rings don't mean nothing.
Okay. And I remember because we were watching the Super Bowl, you're like, the 49ers were just like, what the fuck happened?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because
what does that have to do with anything?
I'm really not. That was a fairly even game. So like that game actually could have gone either way and it wouldn't have mattered because I actually didn't care who won because like I wanted the Chiefs to win, but at the same time I wanted the 49ers to win, so I didn't really care, to be honest.
You can't say you're like, I want the 49ers to win.
But like no. The only reason I said the only reason I was confident in the 49ers when I was just going based off the statistics, like statistics wise, just based off like on paper, yeah, 49ers should have washed the Chiefs. Hands down.
It doesn't matter with statistics wise. It depends on the probabilities also. You have to realize that as well. It's a game of chance.
That.
It's also a game of statistics along with the game of chance also makes a lot for a team. And how much they're willing to do this in order to become a great team. And for those reasons, that is why the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Alright. Hopefully. I think my dad's gonna move. My dad told me, he said they don't win the Super Bowl this year, he's gonna kill himself. If the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl, I will go broke betting for that team. I will go broke betting for them to win. You have no money. This is in February of next year. I'm going to have money. I had money this Super Bowl season. I just spent it, so I wouldn't owe anybody money. Well, I mean, I didn't really have to, because, like, I bet on both teams. No, you didn't! Yes, you bet on fucking 49ers, stupid. Nah, I made some bets with people saying the Chiefs were gonna win. Because for a while I was very indecisive. Chiefs were gonna win. They deserved that. They deserved it, though. Explain to me how the Chiefs deserved it. Bro, they deserved that. Nah, bro. Jimmy Garoppolo deserved that trophy. Man was back up for Tom Brady. He's an alright player.
How you just gonna disrespect Jimmy G like that? That man is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I'm not saying he's not good. He is a really good quarterback. I'm not lying about that. He is a really good quarterback.
That man deserved that Super Bowl ring. Cause man was back up to Tom Brady all them years. It was like to see him carry a team to the Super Bowl. That was a beautiful sight to behold. That was another reason why I wanted the 49ers to win, just strictly based off of that alone. Patrick Mahomes don't even really know nothing about football. Like, explain.
I know, but he was actually really good though.
Man is a basketball player.
Patrick Mahomes, I was like, whoa.
Nah, he's good. I knew it. I've been knew he was good. I've been a fan of Patrick Mahomes since he was in college. But
that's why my mom calls him Patrick Mahomes.
But he's good. But that man is a basketball player. Man's really could have went to the NBA while people be playing. This man was out here hooping. I'd project him like a late first round pick in the draft. I never worry about who the number one pick in the NBA draft. Oh yeah, they're almost destined to be a legend in the game. Almost. But as far as football goes, I never care about who the first pick is. Because most of the time, this is how it goes. The first pick in the draft sucks for like a few years, and they like decide to get their life together, and then they're good again. Like Baker Mayfield. He's going to suck for like the next 2 years, and then he'll be straight.
I don't know how I feel about Baker Mayfield.
I feel like Lamar Jackson should have been the number one pick in the draft, because Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, is the best quarterback in the league. But you know. Like when Patrick Mahomes won, I was all for Patty Mahomes winning the MVP. I was like, yeah.
You got mad. You got mad because my mom kept calling Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, nah, not Super Bowl MVP. I'm talking about like the year before.
No.
When he won.
No, fuck no.
Well, I'm talking like I really don't feel like he should have won Super Bowl MVP. That was kind of gay, but like when he won MVP last year, I remember being at school happy for my boy. I was like, yeah, like all them Tom Brady fans. I was getting on a row. I was like, oh yeah, you like Brady, but did he win MVP or was it Patrick Mahomes? That's what I thought.
Tom Brady's won MVP before.
Yes, he's won it. Oh, he's won it 4 times.
Yes, I know.
It's not about him winning it. The man, people don't realize that Tom Brady is really inconsistent. It's not like he's good. He's just inconsistent. One of the most inconsistent quarterbacks I've ever seen. Like, he could be playing trash the whole game and have one good play, and he'd be like, yep, that's the GOAT. No, it's not. It's not. I don't know who the GOAT is, but it ain't him. Most definitely not him. Lamar Jackson should have been playing in the Super Bowl, not Patrick Mahomes. That's my personal opinion. All right. If Patrick Mahomes should not have been playing in the Super Bowl, it should have been Lamar Jackson. Now, do I expect the Chiefs to play remotely as good? No, because majority of the time, the team that wins the Super Bowl doesn't play nearly as good as the year that they won it. Most times, most teams fall off right afterwards. Like the Eagles.
What the? Oh, that made me bad.
Like the Eagles fall off all the time.
Oh, the Eagles.
I've returned. What happened? What I miss?
Eagles had a 13-3 season, won the Super Bowl with their backup quarterback. Amazing story. And then they fell off the year after.
You know, I really kind of got mad at because, like, so when we drafted fucking Ezekiel Elliott, and then we drafted
Boy, when we drafted Dak,
So I come back
Zeke,
and
I
y'all
was so
niggas talk
excited.
about football. Y'all talk about football. I thought we was on basketball. What happened?
All right, here's the thing. First of all, we have a racist owner. So the first, if they draft a black quarterback, the first two white quarterbacks are always going to be before him. Second of all, Tony Romo is married to Jerry Jones' daughter, so he was going to start regardless. Third of all,
that nigga dipped on y'all, didn't he?
both.
Oh no! I'm tripping.
Kellen Moore and Tony Romo had more NFL experience than Dak Prescott, so they didn't start him. But the way it ended up turning out, Tony Romo got injured with his old garbage bag of bones.
Always get injured, bro.
Bag of bones.
I don't see why my dad likes him.
And then
bro, my boy Des Bryant coming back though.
I know, boy. My man, Des coming back. We officially have the best receiving core in the league.
Oh God, bro, I was so upset when he told us he was leaving the Cowboys because of
Jerry Jones.
These Spurs is getting
what's
destroyed.
That white man name whose name I prefer not to say because he was a trash coach and Nigga,
was that even English, my guy?
Most of it was Jason Garrett because of that redhead man.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? Oh, my dad was like, he should, like, you know, my dad said, he's like, he's a good coach. I was like, no, the fuck.
He's a good coach.
Like, he was a terrible coach. I was like, when's the last time we won the Super Bowl when he was the coach for the Cowboys?
What's the crazy part?
What?
That man is the only Cowboys coach in history to not win a Super Bowl. That is a shame. That is a shame. This man has been coaching the team for almost 20 years now. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. Only Cowboys coach to never win a Super Bowl. I swear to you, I'm gonna be highly upset if if we don't make the Super Bowl, I wouldn't even be upset.
Mm-hmm.
If we at least make it to before
Nah, because Jason Garrett, he really kind of messed up last year because even everybody who watches football was like, yeah, this is 11-2 talent with 2-9 coaching. Because Jason Garrett is just bad. It was just bad. He was really bad. So now, in everybody's eyes, we have a better coach who used to be the coach of a team who's actually a rival of the team that he now coaches for. So, if we go to a Super Bowl, I'm going to be mildly upset.
Why?
Because I don't want this nigga to be the coach of the team.
I just got a heat check Colin Sexton. Ugh.
Why not?
Because he coached the Packers. What do you mean?
So?
It's like the coach of the.
He's just mad because the Packers better than the Cowboys.
That's like the coach of the Giants getting called up to be the coach of our team.
See, that's a different story. Like they're like.
Nah, the Giants is just great. Shut the whole team down. That's how bad they are. Shut the whole team down.
I was like, how do you?
They haven't had a good season in I don't know how long.
They had a good season, I would say,
They never beat us, I can say that for sure.
They beat us once.
It's been such a long time.
I was mad that day.
I mean, if you say so.
The only thing the Giants' one claim to fame is that one very famous the Odell Beckham catch that made Odell Beckham was against the Cowboys. That is their only claim to fame against us. Eli Manning's supposed to retire. Old sack of bones. Their new quarterback, who's actually not that bad, doesn't need to be playing for that team.
I'm closing this application, on God.
On God, no cap, on God, no cap, on cap, no God.
Yeah, cheers.
Saquon Barkley need to get traded. Odell Beckham was smart for leaving.
Yeah, he was smart. I was like, yeah.
Going to the Browns.
Buddy.
I don't think that was the best
That was a dumb
life
move
decision.
going to the Browns.
I was like, going to the Browns? I don't know if that was the best life choice.
No, sir.
But hey, leaving, fantastic choice. But the team, that wasn't it. The team, that was most definitely not it. Anywhere else would have been okay. But when I heard that Antonio Brown and Odell Beckham were leaving their teams, I was flabbergasted. And what's even more crazy is, why is Tom Brady playing for the Bucks? That is going to be the weirdest thing I have ever seen in life.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
There are literally grown adults who haven't even been alive as long as Tom Brady's been in the league.
Mm-hmm.
That is not okay.
How'd you blow that? You're supposed to make that for the game winner, buddy.
Like when you see a person who was born and bred on a team leave that team and go somewhere else, it is like one of the weirdest things in the world. But there are certain players that pull it off, like Deion Sanders. Didn't matter where that man went, he looked fantastic wherever he went. That man is on the Mount Rushmore of 3 teams. Every team he's played for, that man is on the Mount Rushmore of every team. Man was one of the best Cowboys players ever, one of the best Atlanta Falcons players, one of the best Ravens players of all time.
And that's game.
Oh man, yeah, the Spurs lost. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know how.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't see that coming at all. Robert, did you see that coming? I didn't see that coming at all.
No, not at all, man. I totally thought the Spurs was gonna knock that one out of the park.
Yeah, I knew that. I just thought the Spurs were just gonna whop.
Thought they were just gonna whop those Rockets.
Where's my pen? Okay. Spurs knocked out in the first round, as they should have. Okay.
Spurs. L.
Alright, who's next? Suns and the Thunder. I'm pretty sure any person with common sense is going to pick the Thunder. If you pick the Suns, you must live in Phoenix.
Oh, the Thunder, bro. That's Thunder, bro.
If the only reason a person with common sense would even pick the Suns is because they live in Phoenix. Like, that is the only reason I can see somebody picking the Suns.
I would never pick the Suns out of anybody.
No cap.
I've never played Blacktop on 2K20. Never.
I don't play it. I use it for stuff like this.
I understand. I'm just saying, never. You know.
Whoa, Paul George is on the all-time Thunder?
He is?
That's crazy. You only played there for like 2 years. That's crazy.
Right here.
Does he deserve it?
That's my boy Paul George.
I'd say he deserved it. When did Jason Kidd play for the Suns?
Don't never remember that.
I have no recollection of that. Okay, so this game looks like it's gonna be. I wouldn't say it's gonna be boring, but it's not gonna be a whole lot of rebounds, unless Kevin Durant just turns into a center and just decides to snag boards over every living creature on the planet. So far, the teams that we have playing each other next are...
The Thunder got this one in the bag.
You can say that again.
Like, these niggas finna go crazy on these mans. Mans is just...
Alright, so far, well, I'm gonna just let this 2K TV play in the back for the time being, because I could care less. So the 76ers will be playing the Bulls. That'll be a good game. The Celtics will be playing the Hawks. That's a potentially good game. The Celtics and the Hawks. The Heat will be playing the Jazz. That'll be a good game. Nah, if you've seen the Jazz team, you would understand. Boy, that Jazz team ain't no joke.
Yeah,
the Lakers will be playing.
The baby short.
Go tell
Be
mommy about the baby
quiet,
shark.
child.
Go tell mommy about the baby shark. The Lakers will be playing the Magic. I will most definitely be looking forward to that game. That is going to be that hands down is going to be my favorite game in this entire tournament. The Lakers and the Magic. That is going to be such a that's going to be such a good game. The Nets are going to be playing the Pelicans, and the Raptors will be playing the Rockets. So, since I'm not really too concerned with this game, because like honestly don't care, like because I'm pretty sure the Thunder are just going to whop the Suns anyway. I have the Bulls to beat the Sixers, the Celtics to beat the Hawks, the Heat and the Jazz game. I'm like indecisive there, so I'm gonna leave that just blank. The Lakers and the Magic, I'm also indecisive there. Nets and the Pelicans, I expect the Nets to dominate. Oh wait, I forgot. The Nets have no big man, so like the Pelicans really have the advantage there. So it's like okay, so that's a 50-50 game too. The Raptors and the Rockets, I expect the Rockets to dominate only simply because they have like actual big men on their team, and the Raptors do not.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, they have Chris Bosh. I mean, they got like Chris Bosh, but like that's it. That's like you're technically supposed to have only one big man, but most of these teams have like two or none at all. So like the fact they have one isn't actually that bad, but like when you're going up against a team like the Rockets who have like two good ones at that, not like two average. That's you going up against Moses Malone and Hakeem the Dream. Indeed. The only reason I could remotely care about this game is if Steve Nash or Russell Westbrook come out here showing off the handles of the gods. Was it Steve Nash we're talking about, so I expect him to do that.
1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3.
You should have seen the Magic game yesterday. Who'd the Magic play? The Magic played the Mavericks, and the Magic went crazy. Especially Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway was over there saucing up. He had the highlight play, I think, of the entire first round so far. Because let me explain to you what this man did. He had the best game ender. He threw the ball between dude's legs, then hit a spin move, then off of the hop step jumped up and crammed on it and put the dude on the floor to win the game. That was hands down the best game ender I've seen so far.
So far,
yeah, because
it's been trash.
Yeah, so far, because like as far as the first round goes, that's the best we've had so far. Even because we still got after this game 2 more games to go in the first round. I mean, they're not. I mean, I wouldn't say they're lackluster games, but they're not games that kind of just pop out to me. That like I've liked that. Because it's the Timberwolves and the Trailblazers and the Warriors and the Wizards. Timberwolves and the Trailblazers, that's an even game because both those teams are not just the greatest in the world. And the Warriors and the Wizards, I expect the Warriors to just catch several bodies on the Wizards.
The Warriors?
I expect the Warriors to dominate against the Wizards. If they don't, I'll be flabbergasted. I'll be thrown.
If they don't, 2K. That's all I gotta do. Blame it on 2K.
No, I can't even blame it on 2K. That means the Warriors team was doing exactly what they did in 2016. Sell.
Come on, bro. Come on. Don't need to like that, bro. Don't cry.
They sold, bro. They sold. How you sell a 3-1 lead, bro? Against a team that ain't even good. Like the Cavs aren't even good, bro. They weren't even good. They had Kyrie and LeBron, and apparently that is all they needed to succeed in life. How you blow a 3-1 lead, bro? I'm on the fact that they really played each other for like almost 4 years straight. Like, how did the same teams play each other in the finals for almost 4 years straight? It got to the point where I literally stopped caring about the finals. So when LeBron said, "Hey, I'm leaving. I'm going to LA," I was like, "Oh yeah, you're leaving the Cavs. I don't have to see you play the Warriors in the finals anymore." But then I realized, I was like, "Oh wait, he's going to my favorite team. Oh, I'm not happy anymore."
Wow, why aren't you happy?
I'm not a fan of LeBron. Never have been, never will be.
Why aren't you a fan of LeBron?
I was like, when he played for the Heat, I was cool with that LeBron. I tolerated that LeBron only because I like D-Wade.
Makes sense. I mean, LeBron, he's just that.
What's crazy, I live in Dallas, and yet when Dallas was playing the Heat, I still went for the Heat. Because Dallas sucks. The Mavs have always sucked. They've never, even that 1 year when they won the championship, their team wasn't the best. Like, if their team went up against teams now, they'd get washed.
Yeah, most likely.
Like, the only reason they won is because they had Jason Kidd and Dirk, and those two white men can do a lot of things together.
Yes, they can.
Like, imagine if Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, and Dirk were on the same team at the same time, one, that would have been the whitest team in the league, but that would have also been one of the most dominant teams in the league. That team would have did some real damage. Like, in their prime.
I'm trying to game, man.
What's crazy is, like, Jason Kidd wasn't even in his prime when he played for them, and yet he still went crazy. That's something you missed. Jason Kidd went crazy in the Nets game. He went crazy. Because the Nets were playing the Nuggets, and he was being guarded by AI, and, like, man was just driving on AI the whole game. AI didn't stand a chance. It's only because he's small.
I hear shot, yes, sir. I like to sound of gunfire.
Like, I mean, AI has 2 chances to win the tournament because he's on 2 different teams. So, like, it's a good thing that the 76ers won.
Niggas get agree.
I'm thinking about it. The Bulls don't really have that dominant of a team. They just have, like, a lot of good players. Like, their team is really, really good. It's just when they, like, if they have to go up against a team that has, like, big men, they're screwed.
That's the rapper.
Cause, like, their team is literally D-Rose, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman. Basically the 1990s Bulls, except with the addition of D-Rose.
D-Rose in his prime.
In his prime, yes. And I was like, not just any D-Rose. D-Rose in his prime. That team sounds really good on paper, doesn't it? But like, shoot. D-Rose carried that game. D-Rose went crazy.
Yeah.
I was expecting Jordan or Pippen to go like dumb, stupid, retarded. And then D-Rose was like, nah, I got you, homie.
I got you, man.
Man said, just y'all sit in the backpack for this game. Because they were playing the Cavs. Like, they didn't even have to try.
I hear the vehicle.
Like, the only, like, players who had any actual value on that Cavs team were Kyrie and LeBron. And, like, against one of the best NBA teams in probably NBA history, they didn't stand a chance. What's crazy is, like, the 3 biggest teams in the league are, like, so spaced apart across, like, the board. Like, the Bulls are at the top. Like, as far as how the tournament was set up and, like, who plays, the Bulls played in the beginning, the Celtics played not too long after the Bulls, and the Lakers played in the middle. The Pacers played the Pelicans, and the Pacers didn't stand a chance. They had no big men, so AD kind of just abused them all night.
That's cheating.
Like teams that have no big men won't last long in this tournament at all. So like the Nets, they're not gonna go very far. The Nets played immaculately. That was a good game. The Nets played really good. I actually enjoyed watching the Nets play.
Two niggas.
The Nets were playing the Nuggets, and like neither of those teams had any big men, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But when a team that has no big men is playing against a team that has no big men, it kind of that game really comes down to strictly talent and whoever can just win the game. But when there's a team with no big men going up against a team that has one or potentially more, that's just an uphill battle the whole game. The Timberwolves are gonna have like one of the most toxic teams in the entire tournament because I'm already knowing their team's gonna be majority big men.
And that's pretty good.
I mean, that's how the Grizzlies were. The Grizzlies had 3 big men. It was literally Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, and both the Gasol brothers.
Wow.
That is so far been the most toxic team. And the Grizzlies had to play the Clippers.
How you kill me though? I put you in the neck.
The Grizzlies had to play the Clippers, and the Clippers were really supposed to just whop them, but like, wait, no. The Grizzlies played the Hawks. That's who they played, and like the Hawks, if you know any of the top players of the Hawks as far as like history goes, they're a dunking team. So like with there being 3 centers on the other team, that really wasn't an option. So the score of that game was really close. I remember the score exactly. That is the closest game we had so far in the whole tournament. The score was like 22-20. Like it was crazy. When I'm watching these games and I see a team tie, I'm not too concerned because at any moment all it takes is one of these teams playing good defense for like one possession and then just continuing to score like without getting any turnovers, just continuing to score without problem, and it's just wraps.
I think I died.
Literally what I just described just happened. I literally just explained that if a team plays really good defense for like a possession or 2, then they literally could just dominate and potentially win the game. Isn't that what OKC is doing at the moment? Game was tied all up until now. What's the funny part?
I don't really like basketball that much.
Mm.
I like
But
hockey.
did we ask you?
If you have a hockey game, I will. I love hockey.
Why does Russell Westbrook have playmaking takeover? Pardon my French, but what in the hell? Russell, you are one of the best slashing point guards of all time, and you have playmaking takeover. Robert, can you explain?
What?
Why does Russ have playmaking takeover?
He doesn't have slashing takeover. This
No.
is something that's new.
He doesn't have
Something that's
how like this man is one of the greatest slashing point guards of all time.
I don't know, bro.
And I am truly flabbergasted. Unless this man has been pulling out elite dribbles all game. Oh, never mind. He just did. So, yeah, that makes sense. So, Thunder win, obviously. Next, Timberwolves, Trailblazers. Timberwolves are going to have the very most, probably, I think, at this point, the most toxic team. Alright.
My sister's screaming. Who the fuck is texting? Oh, it's my sister.
Timberwolves, Trailblazers. Oh, I mean, okay, it's Sam Castle. Why is Jimmy Butler on the all-time Timberwolves?
Excuse me, huh?
Jimmy Breakfast is on the all-time Timberwolves.
Something's not right here. It was there for like a 1 year.
I was like, he was there for like a year.
No, he left after that 1 year.
Why is Andrew Wiggins on there?
Andrew Wiggins was there just like for the longest time.
That is like no fair. The Timberwolves have 3 big men, so like, this is indeed an uphill battle for the Trailblazers. I actually wanted the Trailblazers to win, but like, yeah, their chances of winning just like, I wouldn't say they went down the toilet, but like, they're not that high.
Like, 1,000,001.
No. They got a higher chance than that. Because you got to think about it. They still have Clyde the Glide and Damian Clutch Lillard. Okay, go get mommy. Girl,
I'm dropping out.
Clyde Drexler. Yeah, Trailblazers ain't got no big men.
Talk about
Clyde the Glide and Damian Clutch Lillard. Now, would I be surprised if it was 19-19 and Damian Lillard just clutched like a deep 3? Nope. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. You know Kevin Garnett gets inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, right?
Yeah. Kobe and what's it?
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan's gonna be the new coach of the Spurs. That's dope. I mean, somebody gotta take Popovich's place. Pop's been coaching the team since forever.
He's been coaching the team since the start. Old nigga, bro.
Oh, like this. What's crazy? You know, you've been coaching a team for a long time when you have a couple of your players that used to play for your team winning Hall of Fame award. There's no coach in the NBA who's been coaching as long as Popovich has. None of them are that old. Popovich looks like Gandalf the Grey. Nah, he looks really like Gandalf the White.
What? I didn't get myself behind.
I can really see it being like 19-19, and Damian Lillard just pulls out the clutch 3 that he did against the Thunder. Cat. Robert, who you got?
What?
Who you got in this Timberwolves trap? Yeah.
The Blazers. Dame's on the team, bro. You know I gotta go for the Blazers on God.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like it's really anybody's game. I only say that because the Timberwolves have 3 big men. And that low-key kind of evens it out.
What?
If you have over 2 big men, you have a very high chance of winning a game.
I have to buy all this just to buy a freaking outfit.
Persona.
You say Persona. I'm going to die. Death to me. That is so dumb. I hate how this thing works. But like I was saying, the Blazers got it, bro. Not my Blazers. I was finna say my Blazers, but they're not my Blazers.
Timberwolves are they're gonna put up a good fight. No cap. If they don't win, they're gonna put up a good fight. Regardless.
No, the Blazers got this, bro.
Not saying they don't. The Blazers are probably gonna win. But you don't have 3 big men on a team and not do well. There's 2 major advantages and disadvantages. Advantage, It makes it easier for your team to get rebounds. And you can shut down the other team's driving ability because you have so many big men in the paint. Disadvantages. Majority, if you have 3 big men, 9 times out of 10 they're slower than the players on the other team, which would make it a lot easier for the players on the other team to cherry pick the whole game.
I'll stop listening if you started talking. What happened? Boy, I love that line so much. I'm gonna use that on everybody. Oh God. It's just so disrespectful, bro. Imagine somebody just says that to you, bro. Is that Clyde the glide with the ball? How'd he miss?
I said, how'd he miss?
See, if this was 2K19, that's like takeover to just let him dunk on anybody.
Shoot, if this was 2K19, majority of these centers that have post takeover would be whole picking niggas up off the ground and throwing them. I wish I would have held this tournament back in 19. Cause like the plays of just the people with post takeover, putting them in the post, cause they be like, I loved the animation where like you just shove them away.
That's the best thing.
Especially if I was playing my team, cause I was playing my team. I had a Diamond Spencer Haywood, and he had post takeover.
Oh, that was cancer, wasn't it?
Oh my God, man's like 6'10", about 280, about 280. Shoot, put you in the post. Yeah, and he got a mid-range jump shot like a god. Can't shoot a 3 that well, but he can shoot a mid-range from anywhere.
Oh, that was a wrap.
In any shape, form, and fashion, like fade away, post fade away, off the dribble. So like when he the shoot, give him post takeover. This man would and he could dunk with like such. Oh my, the man was a murderer.
Oh damn, G4, you look so sexy. I kind of want to grab it, but like I kind of need my head to go, and like I don't know what to do for it. Oh shit, here's something.
I've never once in my life feared for the lives of the other players on the court. That man was a general bully, bro.
Ow.
If bully ball was a person, it would be him. What makes this year different from last year is like my team was good last year, but it wasn't as good as it should have been. The only reason it wasn't as good is because I didn't have a phone, so like I couldn't get locker codes and all that. Now I have locker codes.
I didn't even really care about my team last year. I barely touched it, and when I did, the only thing I got was that pink Batman Scottie Pippen.
2K19, that's when I actually started caring about my team. 2K18, I didn't really understand what none of them things meant. I would just watch the videos on YouTube because they were entertaining. Remember when 2K18 dropped and we just thought that was going to be the best 2K ever? Simpler times.
Oh God. We thought it was going to be the best because it had dual archetypes. Little did we know we were wrong.
It had Kyrie on the cover. That game was so bland, bro.
What?
Like even to the cover art, that game was so bland. Like the cover art looked gray, with a splash of some more gray, with some gray lines, some gray.
Hi, I'm Kyrie. Put me on the case. That's all.
And then have me change twice.
Have me change jerseys.
Cause like there's copies of the game. There's
Because
copies
I'm
of the
leaving
game.
teams.
Right.
Copies of the game where you had
That was a problem.
that
was a problem in 2K19. They didn't want to put LeBron was supposed to be on the cover. They didn't want to put Bron on the cover because it was like they didn't feel like redoing exactly what they had to do in 2K18, where Kyrie literally went from the Cavs to the Celtics. So now they had to put Kyrie in the Celtics jersey.
I don't know, man. It'd be like that. That'd be.
Remember when Kyrie said he wasn't gonna leave the Celtics? That was funny.
Very next year.
Remember when Kyrie said he wasn't gonna leave the Cavs? Man, that was hilarious.
I'm gonna stay. Leave the very next year.
Nah, it was worse. It was worse in Cleveland. It was worse in Cleveland, man. Man said,
I'm gonna stay. Leaves near. Oh.
Bro, that man left like the following. That man left the next week. Man had a problem with LeBron because he thought LeBron was thinking way too highly of himself. Nah, LeBron has earned the right to say that he's the captain of the team. Like, Kyrie, don't get it wrong. You helped win that title for Cleveland, but at the same time, y'all most definitely could not have won it without LeBron. In your opinion, who is better, Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving? Me personally, I'd say Allen Iverson because Allen Iverson actually dunked the ball. Robert, what do you think?
What? Huh? What? What happened?
Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving?
Allen Iverson.
Why?
Just all around goated.
Yeah, but what makes it better than Kyrie?
His better shot IQ.
Nah, I feel like they have the same amount of shot IQ. One thing I can say, Kyrie ain't better than AI because AI actually used to dunk the ball. When was the last time you saw Kyrie Irving dunk a basketball?
What?
Like, AI is better than Kyrie Irving because AI actually dunked the basketball. When was the last time you saw Kyrie Irving dunk a basketball?
Never.
No. He's probably done it a couple times and we just don't remember. But there's like he's never like that wasn't something
I remember when Chris Paul dunked the ball. I don't remember when Kyrie Irving dunked the ball.
I called it. I called it. If you're watching the stream, you'll see it in about 2 seconds.
Oh!
I called it.
Who's nobody's paying attention?
Okay, and then
Yeah.
I'll call you back. The other wants to talk to me on the phone.
Okay, you do that. Okay, so who got eliminated? Okay, so
Wait, who won? I wasn't paying attention. I forgot which team was which. I just tell me who won because I forgot which team was which.
what do you mean? Blazers won because as I predicted, Damian Lillard hit a clutch 3.
I told you, bro. Dollar Dame had it in the bag the whole game.
I knew he did.
He saw the outcome of his shotting gun. He already knew what was happening.
He knew what he had to do.
I see it all. And nigga Dr. Strange was like, "This is the only way we win." Okay, I'll do it. And just let it flow. That's how it was. That's how it happened.
This is the last game of the first round. Wait. Hold on, let me count how many teams there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. So if there's 30 teams, okay, so that means one team gets a second chance. Now, in your opinion, what team do you think deserves a second chance?
The Timberwolves.
What? You didn't even listen. You gotta hear the teams who have all been eliminated already.
Oh, I forgot. Oops.
Okay, so the Bucks, the Cavs, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, the Hornets, the Kings, the Knicks, the Mavericks, the Nuggets, the Pistons, the Spurs, the Timberwolves, the Suns.
The Hornets.
Stop it. Make a genuine decision here.
The Bucks.
The Bucks? You feel like the Bucks deserve a second chance?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean,
I say the Bucks, bro. You have your own decision, so you figure it out. But like, it is what it is.
it is what it is. All right, so you're watching the stream. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. What you got?
Wait.
What you got, my G?
Is that the Warriors and the Wizards, my nigga?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Warriors got this, bro.
What do you think? Who you think finna go off? If Curry go off, I'd be surprised because I'm pretty sure KD. I'm pretty sure KD gonna go crazy. Pretty sure Mr. Snake himself is.
Go crazy.
Pretty sure Mr. Snake himself is going. I've forgiven him for that. I've forgiven him for that now because he left. Why was AD on the cover of 2K20? I feel like that was wrong. Like, why did it have to be AD? Bro, why couldn't Vince Carter be on the cover?
I don't know, because it's Vince Carter. No one cares.
What the fuck, nigga? That man is one of the most celebrated NBA players in the league right now. What are you talking about? Everybody love Vince Carter. What are you talking about?
I was just trying to see if we get triggered. Let's see.
Oh, man, that thing didn't work.
So you're gonna be like, nigga, what you say about Vince Carter? Hey, but calm down, dude. It was a joke.
Oh no, I love Vince Carter. Man's one of my favorite players ever, but nah. Only players I even get remotely triggered about are Tracy McGrady and Kobe. That's literally about it. I don't really care about anybody else.
Nigga, T-Mac trash anyway.
T-Mac trash anyway. Yeah, no, yeah. He trash. Yeah. You fucking no. That's an inaccurate statement. That's like saying Kobe ain't the best player of all time. It's just a non-factual statement.
Kobe would never be trash.
Kobe couldn't be trash if he wanted to.
Kobe couldn't be trash if he tried to be the worst nigga on his team. He's just that good.
If Kobe tried to sell, he would still drop 30. That's the bad part. If Kobe really tried to sell, he'd still drop 30. And be like, oh, well dang, I guess I had a bad night.
This nigga would drop 25. That was a bad game, boys.
What? Everybody else in the locker room, nigga, what? I had like 4. What is you talking about?
You know when Kobe scores under 40, it's something wrong.
Right.
Scores 39. God dang it, I was just off that night.
Yeah, I just had off.
2 points. I played 24 minutes. What do you mean? It was a bad game, man. We could have did better.
It was a bad game.
Nigga,
You gotta get better. Nigga, you are the greatest. What do you mean better? I always wonder that. Like, how... Like, if Kobe really ever said, yeah, I'm gonna just go get better. How? How? You do everything immaculately well. How? There's nothing you do wrong.
They say we can get better. You have 99 everything. What do you mean?
You are a living Galaxy Opal. What is there that you can possibly do? LeBron would be somewhat near. He would be like, he wouldn't be nowhere. He would never be nowhere near it, but he'd be close to somewhere near it.
He'd be like a 96 overall pink diamond.
Like Kobe, LeBron would be closer to Kobe if LeBron had a shot. Like if he had a consistent 3-pointer.
Keep grinding.
Like if he had a consistent 3-pointer, he'd be goated.
Who, LeBron? Oh yeah, you're right. And if he could shoot free throws.
Oh yeah, and the free throws. Yeah, you get. People legitimately do not like that man because of the free throws.
He be down by 1, bro. LeBron at the line. He be
coming in clutch though. No. He'll come in clutch in those moments, but any other time.
I remember that one time LeBron missed those 2 free throws. Everybody was like, Kobe would have made that, would have broke thumb. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Hey, it was ruthless against LeBron. I'm like, wow.
I mean, they're not wrong. Kobe could have no eyes and could make both them hoes.
It said, like, Kobe could close both his eyes, turn around, spin around, do a 360, broke thumb, sprained wrist, and still made it. I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all boys got to chill, man. It's not even that deep.
Kobe could have broken wrist bones and could be shooting the free throw from the half-court line and could still make the most. People be like, Kobe's not better than Jordan. They didn't even play at the same time, but they did. Kobe played Jordan. Kobe played Jordan when Jordan was in his prime, and Kobe washed this nigga. Jordan fans disgust me.
Really?
Especially after I say Kobe's the best player of all time. Who even made the statement that Michael Jordan was the best player of all time?
I don't actually know.
Like, and then the stuff that they always base it off of, how many rings does Kobe have? How many rings does LeBron have? There's literally a 1 ring difference.
You said LeBron and Kobe.
Well, LeBron has 3, Kobe has 5. That's a 2 difference. Jordan and Kobe has 5, Jordan 6. But what's crazy is, like, how do you have how do you only have 2 movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you step out of, like, your, like, little container, it'd be like, I don't know about all that, Chief. You sitting there like, what the fuck you mean? Like, it's wild. I'm trying to think, how many all-time teams is Wilt Chamberlain on?
I don't actually know.
Like,
I just know it's a lot.
No, it's actually not that many. I think it's only like 3.
That's a lot.
He's on the 76ers for sure. He's on the Nets.
The Warriors.
Nets, Warriors, the Lakers. He's on 4.
That's like more teams than Shaq's whole career.
Nah, Shaq's actually on a couple.
That's not the point. The point is that Shaq was on a lot of teams during his whole career.
Was he?
Well,
Yes, he was.
the Magic, the Lakers. We went to the Celtics. He was on the Heat.
The
what's
Suns.
Yeah.
But, like,
a lot of things.
Problem
But he
is,
was that guy. Everybody wanted him.
problem is,
Mm-hmm.
man, when he went to the Heat, he actually was doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was still getting exposed by Kobe, but like,
It's alright. You and Kobe still bros.
yeah. On the other hand, like, on one hand, it's like, alright. On the other hand, it's like, bro, you know, good goddamn way ain't supposed to be here.
Hey, be doing my roll at 80.
Whenever somebody says Wilt Chamberlain ain't the best center of all time, and they be like, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but did Kareem drop 100
But
points?
that nigga scored 100. He might not have scored 100. So then shut up.
That's what I be saying. People be like, yeah, Jordan better than Kobe, but let me know when Jordan drops 81 in the game. Tell me, I'll be here waiting.
He doesn't have to drop 81.
Be like, I'll make it easier on him. If he drops 75. Jordan fans, I don't know about that one, Chief.
I just add all these games to my library because I'd be bored. Sometimes I want to put something, you know?
The IRS.
Okay. Hey. Nigga, it's only 12? Nigga, what? Bro, we not been up since like, what time was it, bro? It was like 2 in the morning? 3, 4? One of those times? I'm not getting to play, like, I don't really want to play anything. I might just turn the system on, but
Where is it?